16 years old and I decided that I wanted to have sex with the guy that I was dating. And the guy that I was dating was this very lovely guy. Let's give him the name of Paul. He was a very nice guy, very sweet guy. Like, he would get food for me, like, we would talk a lot, but we were 16 and I don't know why, it doesn't feel like that long ago, but I also feel like I was so young back then, and I kept getting into these long-ass relationships for not really any reason other than that the guy was nice to me. So I was in a relationship with this guy, and the relationship was just kind of like not really going anywhere. Like, I feel like we would just talk about stuff, and that was the whole relationship, and I was like, you know what, I want some excitement. I want to lose my virginity to this guy because he seems really nice and really cool. And I don't know if I was ready to lose my virginity. I like kind of was, but not really was ready. So to any of you guys who are thinking about losing your virginity or having sex for the first time, just make sure that you're ready to do it because it is just a thing that happens. I mean, it's not like a huge important thing that's going to dictate the rest of your life, but it is something that happens and you don't want to do it if you're not ready for it. So I was like, you know what, we are going to do it, and he was like, where are we going to do it? You know, we're both 16, we both live with our parents, like, what are we going to do? And I had this brilliant idea that we were going to do it in my house when my family wasn't home. And at the time, my parents were together, so I lived with my dad, my mom, and my brother. So I somehow had to get the house without all of them in it. And I had this very wonderful idea that while my parents were working and while my brother was at school, that I would invite my boyfriend over and we would do the thing. Me and Paul would do the thing. We would do the whole sex thing. It would be really just amazing and awesome. And so there was one day that just happened to work out for everyone. Or so I thought. Where my dad was going to be at work all day, my mom was going to be at work all day, my brother was doing some band thing or whatever, I'm not completely sure what he was doing, but my family was going to be gone all day, so I thought. I was like, you know what, Paul, come over today, like, today's the day that I want to lose my virginity, I want to do it, like, let's get this done, like, let's do this, sounds really just lit, let's just do this. So even though both my parents were at work, my mom worked at a jewelry store and she had a lunch break between 4 and 5, that was for an hour long, and she usually wouldn't come home during that break, but she had enough time where she could if she wanted to, and sometimes she did, and I was really counting on the fact that usually she did not, and this will come into play later in the story. But I invite him over, he comes over probably at about 2-ish or whatever, and we're just, I don't really know how to say it, we just kind of start kissing and stuff. It was really interesting. I was really nervous. I didn't really know what I was doing. I was like scared. I was like sweating. I was stressed that my parents would come home. Like, I was just very stressed. And so he takes off his clothes and he puts them like on the couch, like in the living room, which this is how my house is set up. So there's the living room, there's the dining room, there's like downstairs, the basement, and then there's my room and the bathroom and my brother's room. So he's putting his stuff basically just like all in the entranceway, like a lot of his clothes, like his wallet, his shoes, all of that stuff. And then we go to my room and we kind of do it, like, I don't really know how to explain it, but like, it was just, the whole ordeal probably lasted about 10 seconds or 15 seconds. Like, I don't even know if it technically counts as like losing my virginity. Like, there was a penis in me, but like, it was literally for so short that I had no idea just what really happened, and no one really knew what they were doing, and like, it was painful and like awkward, and we used a condom, but it was bright purple, which just made everything way more awkward and hilarious. So we did it for like 15 seconds or something. It wasn't even real sex, honestly. And I was like, okay, I guess that was losing my virginity. Wow, I don't really want to do this again. Like, this hurts. I'm not a big fan of this. This doesn't sound like a fun time. And so it was just so awkward. And then we're just kind of chilling on my bed, like talking about stuff, like being like, what the fuck was that? I don't really know. And I get a call from my mom, and she says that she's on her way home to get lunch, and she was almost there. And I started freaking out. I don't know why I didn't think to just let my boyfriend Paul just leave, like have him put on his clothes and just just fucking leave. But no, I thought that it would be a very great idea to pretend that I was taking a shower and to have him hide in the shower with me. So I went downstairs to unlock the door and I pretended like I had just been in the shower for a while, and I had my towel wrapped around me and I was like, yeah, like, this is good, like, yeah, I was just taking a shower, like, I'm just gonna shower now, okay mom, like, don't bother me, okay, bye. So my mom, she already knows. Something is up. I don't know what is it about moms, but moms know when stuff is up. Like, moms can read your mind, I swear to God. I don't know how they do it, but moms know. So I ran back upstairs to the shower where Paul was hiding, and he was just kind of crouched, like, literally on the bottom, like, in the bathtub, just crouched like this, afraid. And we were just kind of chilling. I was like washing my hair. I was like, you know, might as well just take an actual shower while I'm in here. So I had the shower running, I was washing my hair, and I heard my mom walk upstairs, and I heard her stop in the living room. And in that moment, I remembered that all of Paul's clothes, including his wallet and shoes, were on the living room couch. And I was like, oh fuck! Oh fuck. What am I gonna do? I was originally thinking, oh, like maybe she'll think they're my brother's clothes, like they're kind of similar sizes, like they kind of wear similar things. But then I remembered that the wallet was there and I was like, fuck! Because she probably opened up the wallet, saw Paul's ID and Paul's credit card and Paul's cash and was like, this isn't William, this isn't Sonia's brother. There's a boy in this house right now. And so she knocks on the door and she goes, I know you guys are both in there. You better get out right now. I don't want to embarrass you, but you need to get out right now. And I was literally just in the shower. Like, picture this. In the shower, naked, with Paul, who's also naked, just freaking out like, shit. Fuck, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? So I put on a towel and I give him a towel, and because all of our clothes are like scattered around the house, we come outside and we're just like, hey. And my mom, she wasn't that mad at first to my face, but later when Paul left, girl, R.I.P. me, honestly. It was so embarrassing. It was literally like the biggest walk of shame of my entire fucking life. So embarrassing. And we're just sitting there and my mom makes us sit at the dining room table and she brings us like water and is like just talking with us like, oh, how are you doing? How are you? Wonder what you guys are doing here. And we're just like, Then she makes Paul give her his parents' number and calls them right there and tells them what just happened, basically. And we're both just like, I was about to cry, I was kind of like just really upset, and then she just randomly drives us to a Starbucks and drops us off and is like, have fun here. And we're just like, we don't really know what to do, we're just really stressed out, so we walk around for a really long time, we look at the pet store, we're just walking around downtown trying to figure out our lives. And I was like, you know what, I should probably go home. So he walks me home because it wasn't that far to the coffee shop. And my mom just asks me the most awkward, like, scary questions of your entire life. Imagine someone just asking, like, the most invasive questions of your entire life for, like, 2 hours, she asked me. And I was just sitting there answering them, like, I want to die, 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 I want to die. So after that, I wasn't really ever allowed to have boys over ever again, and my parents, it took them like many years to trust me again, and I never did any shit like that again, and I realized that, you know, boys are just not worth it, not risking your...
My Uber driver inappropriately touched me. Story time. So this past weekend, me and my friend went to a club and I got really drunk, you guys. Like almost blackout drunk, but I could still remember everything. Now, at the end of the night, instead of having my friend drive me home, I decided to get an Uber. When the guy gets there, I get in his car, and at first he's being like super nice, super polite, but then it gets a little creepy. He started asking me about my living situation, and obviously that's creepy, so I lied to him and told him that I live with a whole bunch of people when I really don't. To which he says, oh damn, if you lived alone, I would definitely get somebody to come to your house and give you a massage. So I tried to play him off until I got home, but he kept on talking about giving me a massage. And obviously I was really uncomfortable with the situation. Finally, we pull up to my house, and right before I get out, this man turns around and squeezes the upper part of my thigh, and he's like, do you like that? Do you like how that feels? I basically had to smack him off me and jump out the car.